The other day I was thinking about my youth and some of the activities I used to do, and I began to reminisce about a sport that I had excelled in. I was a prodigy. It was like I was born to play this game called basketball. My leaping powers was extraordinary. I left people dumbfounded and flabbergasted and a whole bunch of other words you probably couldn't spell or pronounce. I was a youth, but I was hanging with people twice my age. There was something liberating to me when I played, especially when I jumped. When I jumped, I felt free, like the air was where I belonged. I would jump, and it seemed like for those few seconds, the whole world would stop and look, waiting to see if I would return or take flight never to return. And for those few seconds, I actually thought flight was possible. Then I started to think about all the people that I shook, and the ankles that I had left limp. But back then, I wasn't too wrapped up in how good I was. I knew I just loved the game. I didn't really know how good I was until I went into the military. The day came that I never thought would happen. It was the day I stepped on the court and nobody wanted to guard me. That's when I had the revelation. It just kind of hit me. How good am I? So from that point on, I started to play my C game because no one would play with me if I played my A game. The A game was too good. So I would play 2 levels below my A game to make my opponent feel more comfortable guarding me. In contrast to the spiritual side, I may have boasted myself just a little bit about my abilities back in the day, just to say that I am nowhere near on that level. It's not that I forgot how to play. It is that I got older and could no longer sustain that level of play. My body could not produce that output due to wear and tear, which is completely natural and should be expected when we get older. But there is one whose abilities over time diminishes not. He is still playing his A game and has been playing it since the beginning of time, whose skills, unlike mine, are incapable of decay. He who doesn't have a need to replenish because he is his own source. God's A game is like himself. It is immutable. In my moments when I feel like I am defeated and beaten up in my walk with Christ, when I feel like I can't take no more, God whispers to my spirit, "Don't you want to see my A game before you leave here? I've only shown you my C game because it is all you believe me for." When you let God play his A game, there is not a demon in hell that can hold you. The devil is only messing with you because, well, you're only allowing God to play his C game. But if you let God play his A game in your life, you can become unguardable. Now, I had some good times with God, but to tell me that I haven't seen the best of him yet in my life, what else can I do but get excited? Let God show off in your life. Let him play his best in your life. Become unguardable.